Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started here in the Piper Arrow 3 from Just Flight. And today we will be flying... Oops, let me turn my background down here. We'll be flying pretty much around San Francisco Bay Area. We're going to be kind of taking a little bit of a tour around this general facility and probably flying a little bit around the city in the Piper Arrow. We'll go from one airport, touchdown at another, and then we'll go IFR and just kind of cruise around. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your weekend. The weekend is over and it's time to get to work now, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, right? Let's go ahead and jump inside this beautiful piece of machinery. We did a video review of it, not too much of a detail. I actually looked up the information of the update, and there wasn't really anything to talk about on there. It just shows that it was currently updated, but it's just a update, I guess, for the sim. Meaning that the simulator was updated, so the plane was updated, and it was just a basic update. It wasn't anything specific. But the Piper Arrow 3 has been updated by Coronado, which we'll be doing a review on this week at some point. I think probably by Wednesday, if possible. And we'll see what we could do with that. So yeah, a little bit of a general aviation day today. We're probably just hang out for a little while on the stream and do a little bit of a flight, nothing too crazy, as it is Sunday and everybody's getting prepared to go back to the grind of the Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday, or Monday through Sunday, or whatever, you know, you go through. I don't know. Alright. I did a lot of plane spotting today, and I seen the MD-83, which is super cool. That's going to be coming out this week. It is not nighttime. I don't think it's nighttime over here. We're going to do real time. Okay, yeah. Thank God. It's going to be kind of a sunset flight. This is a little bit of a funny livery that I decided to use today. I hope you guys don't mind. I thought it would be a little unique. I don't really know what the name of that is, but hey, why not, right? We are in San Francisco, keeping it classy. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on
San Francisco
the avionics.
757 IFR to MOFFETT.
I'm going to go ahead and put that fuel pump on as well. Nav and beacon come on. Put the prop all the way forward and just gonna prime that. Oops. Sorry, where is that?
Liberty 757 cleared to MOFFETT Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 right climb and
Crack
maintain
the throttle
2,000
there.
feet. Departure on 135.1 squawk 2644.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I did this last time. I forgot to put the fuel on. Clear prop. All right, let's see if we can hear it. There we go, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Put the mixture back up here. Alright. The avionics can go on. I don't think we need the fuel pump on anymore, right? Okay. turn on a little bit of lighting here, since it might be... Where's the lights? I forgot where they put them. Oh yeah, we gotta put the avionics on here. Can you turn them on here? There's the panel lighting. Just gonna put that on. Alright. Let's go ahead and close up that window. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a flight. Let's get our clearance here.
San Francisco ground Liberty 757 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
Okay. Oh, we still got our tie downs on. Oops, we gotta take them off. Flight control check here.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 28 right via taxiway Charlie, cross runway 19er, right Charlie, cross runway 19er, left Charlie Liberty 757.
All right, here we go. This plane is pretty smooth, very, very nice aircraft to fly, so should be a fun flight. I really enjoy this aircraft. Alright, let's set the altimeter 2995. Excuse me, there's a car in the way. We'll just pretend like that's not there, since I don't know what's up with that. Sometimes you see these cars in the way. We're only going to be going about 20 miles out. So we'll do like a regular flight and then dial it back for an IFR. Just slow down a little bit here. I want to fly around San Francisco over here and check out the city views. We'll do one flight, and then our return flight we'll do some sightseeing. I believe that's the plan, but I don't really have an official plan today on the channel. Just kind of cruising around in this Piper. Really, really like this plane a lot. It's very well made, and it runs really good. I might fly this a few times this week if I can. Alright. San Francisco. West Coast today we're on.
Connor said, "What's up, dude?"
What's up, Connor? How are you? Welcome aboard. We're just cruising around San Francisco today in our pink aircraft. Just headed down the runway here for departure. We're gonna head south, staying over the Bay Area, kind of do a little bit of sightseeing. This plane's pretty fairly quiet to hear too, which is not bad.
Connor said, "Hey, I love your channel, but can I make a VID request?"
Yeah, sure. No problem. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. What is your request? Here we go. We're almost at the end of the taxiway here. All right. Short here.
San Francisco Tower Liberty 757, ready for IFR departure, runway 28 right.
28 right departure. Okay, we're clear for takeoff.
Connor said, "My favorite plane is the Diamond Des-62. Can you fly that please? In a video."
The Diamond 62, yeah.
28 right Liberty 757.
Yeah, I believe we have that one. Let me just double check to make sure. Oh, you know what? I can't get out of this right now. As soon as I finish this flight, I'm going to check on that aircraft. I believe I have that one, but yeah, we could definitely do a flight with that. Sure. We could probably do it tomorrow. If I don't get back too late, I'll try to make a video with that aircraft. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 28 right departure. South. This is north we're headed, actually. Alright, I'm putting... Actually, there's not too much rudder going in. It's kind of a calm day. That's 60 knots. And we can start pulling slightly back on the yoke here. We are up. I'm going to keep the gear down until we get a little bit of altitude here. We got plenty of runway. Alright, that looks like a positive rate. Gear's coming up. Flaps coming up as well. Trim the nose out. Landing lights are on. Strobe lights are on as well. Taxi lights are off. Looking good. Just gonna bring back a little bit of that. Quiet our engine down slightly here.
Going to 135.1 Liberty 757.
And trim up.
Departure
Get pressure
Liberty
off the nose.
757 is at 700 feet, climbing 2,000 feet.
Beautiful day to fly here. Alright, I'm gonna hit the autopilot for a minute here. I just want to see how that works. Autopilot coming on. BS mode. And then I'm gonna go under here and just see if that actually... Yep, it did. Okay.
Climb and maintain 2,600 feet, Liberty 757.
2,600 feet. We're headed that direction, so we got to turn the aircraft around. So I'm going to go heading mode. Climbing a little bit fast right now, so yes. Heading mode is turning us, right? Just activated the heading mode there until we pick up the nav.
757 traffic in sight.
Should stay on heading. Yeah, should stay on heading. Okay, let's keep turning here. We're going to turn towards the east. Still climbing, almost at 2,600 feet here. That's what they want us to climb up to as we turn out towards the east.
Let's say it. Said. What are your settings, and if you don't mind me asking?
No, I don't mind. I have to find out from my brother-in-law, but I just have like as far as, is it raining a little? I think we got a little bit of rain. All right, I gotta keep turning here. I'm gonna go about 150 on the heading. Pick up that nav course. No, I don't mind at all. I have to find out for you. My brother-in-law wrote him in a comment for somebody before. I'm gonna probably just put him up on Patreon soon here. I'm still working on my Patreon, so that way you guys can see all the information on there. Let's see where we're going here with this. I want to check the mixture. Okay. 25% on the manifold pressure is good.
Let's say it. Said. The MSFS 2020 General Options BTW.
Oh, sure. Let me show you general settings. This is what's on there right now if you want to screenshot it. And this is for the traffic, this is for the camera, sound, data, I don't know what else to show. Resume. If there's any other ones you want, let me know. Alright, cool. We should pick up that, nav course soon here. That's us right there. We're going to be connecting to it. Let me make sure we have our clearance. We're just going to fly down here 18 miles, do a touch and go. Then we're going to cancel our IFR clearance, and we'll go check out the San Francisco Bay Area here. I believe we're going to fly over that famous island there. Look, there's a big plane about to land over there. I think the San Francisco Bay is out that way. I believe so, back there. We're going to go through the bridge and check out, I think it's Rikers Island and all that stuff. So we'll come down here, do a touch and go, head back up that way. And let's see if the nav picks up here. Take the heading mode off. And we should pick up the nav.
Heading 110, proceed on course climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Liberty 757.
Did we bypass the nav mode?
Let's say it. Said. Thanks. I just wanted to know because your setup seems to be running pretty well and I'm thinking of building a new PC.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. Anything I can help with, let me know. That, my brother-in-law helped me with this. I specifically made this computer for Microsoft Flight Sim. I just have to add some more space in it now. That's about it. Everything else is working pretty good. I might upgrade the graphics card again eventually, but this one's really good. I paid I think about $600 for it, or $400 for it, something like that. I'm going to keep the landing light on since we're only going to be about at this altitude. We're only going up 2,000 900 feet, which is about here. So we'll trim out, and we'll probably pick up a little bit of airspeed. We're staying over the San Francisco Bay out here, just kind of cruising along. All these beautiful homes out here, huh?
Connor said, how long have you been playing this game?
Offline or online? Online, a little bit over a year. Offline, I've been playing this thing since I was like, oh man, I don't know, like maybe 12, 13 years. I think it might even be more than that. I can't, let's see. Yeah, about 12, 13 years. Well, yeah, about 13 years. But online, about a year and a half. All right, getting there. We don't have a runway on here, so I'm gonna go to heading mode and go a little bit over there towards the ocean. Actually, I'm just gonna take it off that and hand fly it, so we can go check the runway.
Connor
here.
said, wow.
Descend and maintain 1,700 feet, Liberty 757.
Yeah, a little bit of time. I just always loved aviation. I stopped playing it for a little while, but I just, you know, started getting into it. I mean, I've always loved aviation. I wanted to make an aviation YouTube channel for a long time, just to share my passion of aviation with everyone. And I love it, man. It's really fun. It's super cool. This is the Just Flight Arrow 3. I'm not paid for any of this. I just give all information out just to kind of give you guys an idea of what to stay away from and what to get. If you're looking for a good general aviation aircraft, this is the Piper Arrow 3 by Just Flight. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can get the Coronado one. It works pretty good. But this one is more closer to study level from what I've been told. And I got a different livery on here. It doesn't come with it. I just downloaded it for free online to kind of spice it up a little, try to get a little bit of a different looking aircraft, a little more unique, you know. But I really like this plane a lot. We're going to be landing over here at this airfield coming up in 6 miles. We'll be doing touch and go, and then we'll be headed south, cancel our IFR, and just kind of cruise through the San Francisco Bay. We'll go check out the San Francisco Bridge and San Francisco downtown. We'll fly around there and kind of just cruise around a little bit today. Nothing planned out for a flight. I'm just doing a general aviation flight today. So this is real time, real weather conditions right now. So I thought it'd be fun before the sun sets over on the West Coast.
Cleared to land
to
runway 14
kind of do a
757.
little bit of a flight here. All right, so we're at 2,000 feet. I gotta start bringing back the power here, and I'm gonna start our descend. We're gonna be landing on the left outside runway here. Checking for traffic here. I'm gonna trim the nose up, and I'll put, once we get under 100 knots, I'm gonna put 1 notch of flaps in. Bring a little bit more of the power up here. Trim
Connor
that nose.
said, sorry for asking so many questions, but do you have your private pilot's license, and if you don't, do you think you will ever get it?
No, it's fine, man. Ask as many questions as you want. It's not a big deal. I actually enjoy it. It's fun to talk to people on here. I will definitely be getting my private pilot license. I would love to. I just haven't had the money to do it. which is why I think I might start a Patreon, because I want to actually film the process of that as well to give people an idea of what you have to go through to get that. Alright, I'm going to drop the gear. But yeah, I would definitely do it. I did actually fly real-world planes before, and I was taking school, but that was back when I was younger, and I had more free time and more money, and I just haven't got to it yet. But I would love to complete my private pilot course. I got about 20 hours in the air, real pilot time, but nothing too I think about, was it maybe close to 16 hours, something like that. I have to check. I have a logbook here. But yeah, I want to finish it for sure. I would definitely do it. Definitely do it. And I'm going to film it too. I'm going to do vlog videos of it. I just have to find a place. I recently moved to Texas out of Florida, and I just found a place in Florida to do it just before we wound up moving here. So now I just have to go talk to flight schools over here and make sure I'm able to trim the nose up, film as I'm doing my course. Of course, I'm not going to film. I'm going to film as much as I possibly can, but there's going to be certain things I have to not film, I guess, because of you know, paying attention and making sure I'm not, you know, hurting anyone. All right, here we go. We're just gonna touch down here. It's not too much wind going on out here, which is nice. We can kind of get a little bit of a better landing. Right, touch down here, little rudder in there. Now I'm just going to bring the power back up, and we're going to go ahead and take back off again. Coming up to 60 knots, and let's start pulling back here. Oh, we got a little bit of a crosswind there. Get back over the runway here. Alright, gears coming back up. A little bit of a touch and go. Flaps coming up. Trim the nose back up here. Take a little bit of pressure off the yoke. Alright, that's about 300 feet, so we'll start our turn back over the bay here. Again. Just going to bring the power back of the RPMs, 25% on the manifold pressure. Alright, now we're just going to clear IFR clearance here. Cancel that.
MOFFETT Tower Liberty 757. Cancel IFR at this time.
Yeah, I would love to definitely get my private pilot license. It's a great thing to do, man. I'm like, this is kind of like my passion and hobby, you know? Alright, here's the San Francisco Bay we're going to be flying back over. I'm just going to kind of cruise along the side here, and we'll be going out. Over here's the San Francisco Bay area, Bay Bridge, I guess you would say. Trim out a little bit here. We're climbing about 500 feet per minute right here. We're about 1,200 feet off the ground. This plane flies so good. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Really fun to fly. Almost at 2,000 feet. Just going to bring back the power slightly here and trim the nose back down. Try to get a little bit of a level flight here. 2,000 feet. Yeah, this is a really good plane to kind of just put like very minute changes in, and it really responds very well. Got a little bit of cloud coverage up here.
Going around Liberty 757.
We cleared our IFR clearance. I'm not sure why they're asking us to go around. That's the runway we just landed on and took off from right there. Now we're headed down the
Connor
San Francisco
said,
Bay.
do you rather instrument cockpits or glass cockpits?
I like them both. I mean, I like steam gauges like this that I'm flying right now better than glass cockpit. But I like glass cockpit. Like it's like I like them both, but for different reasons. Like the glass cockpit is really nice for, you know, your private jets, your bigger aircrafts, and it makes it a lot easier, especially in weather condition. But for nostalgia of like old school aircraft and flying, I love steam gauges like this aircraft here, as far as like general aviation. Also, even the bigger ones like the MD-82 that I have here, oh, I love that plane. It's one of my favorite, you know, and to me that's a lot more challenging to fly and fun. I think it's cool because you know, even though these are outdated, it's really cool to, you know how to use them, and not a lot of people. It's almost like nowadays everything is automatic, like a car. So it's like driving a stick shift if you know this, rather than you know, other people who don't really know too much about that. Which I find, you know, everything's kind of. I just like to learn. I like it. Each plane is so different. It's hard to say, you know. Also, it depends on the mood you're in. You know, some days I'm in the mood to fly a general aviation aircraft. Other days, a glass cockpit is great because you could just touch screen everything. I was thinking a lot about like what my favorite airplanes are. If I had to pick a private jet, I would say like the Global Express 7000 or 5000 is a beautiful aircraft that I would definitely love to have. If I had to pick a bigger, if I had to pick like my favorite commercial airliner to fly, the Boeing 737s, but before the Boeing 737, MD-83 or MD-82. MD-82 obviously would be my first choice. MD-80 all the way. Second choice would be the 737 is pretty nice, but it's you know, a very I mean, I'd rather fly a 737 than a Airbus. An Airbus would probably be my last choice. Nothing's wrong with the Airbuses. I have no, you know, no hard feelings about Airbus at all. I love all aircrafts. Even Airbuses are nice, but I would say out of all aircrafts, commercial, probably Airbus is my least favorite. I really don't fly them too much. I mean, they're not really difficult to fly. I just feel like they're not challenging enough. They're almost like, maybe they are. I don't know. I'm not really into them enough to say, but they just seem like they're more dummy-proof aircrafts. Like just kind of, they pretty much do everything for the pilot, which is not bad. But if I had to pick between, like if they said, hey, you can either fly the Airbus A320, A321, or any of those, or you can fly a Boeing 737, 800, 900. I would pick one of those. Definitely pick a Boeing over it any day. I think Rutgers Island is going to be out here too. We'll fly over. I believe the Bay Bridge is over here somewhere. I think it's over here. Let me check on the map real quick, make sure. Yeah, I believe it's right over here. So we'll fly down here, and I think that island is right there where the prison used to be. And then a little bit further is the bridge, the famous San Francisco Bridge. So we'll fly over that island, check it out, and then we'll go through the bridge check that out as well. And then I guess after that, probably return back to San Francisco and touch down over there. Oh yeah, we're also going to fly by the city as well, just to kind of do a little bit of sightseeing. San Francisco downtown should be right over here, actually. I think it's right over here. So we'll swing down past the bridge and then see if we can see downtown San Francisco. There's down. I think that is the runway we took off from over here. Yeah, it is. We're at 1,500 feet right now. Trying to keep the plane level here. It's looking okay. I'm just adding power and trimming the aircraft here. Oh, it's fun hand flying this aircraft. It's kind of easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it responds very well. It's super nice. See? I love it. I'm keeping my landing lights on since we are just kind of low to the ground here too. Should have plenty of fuel on board. Wow, we have 95% of fuel. I think we're a little bit heavy. I don't think we really need this much fuel, but we are doing a little bit of sightseeing, so why not? What about you, Connor? Do you think you're ever going to get a pilot's license? Or are you just going to do some flight streaming? Look, there's another aircraft right there landing. Today, I went to Plane Spot at the airport over here, and I seen 3 MD-80s. Actually, I seen 4, but 3 of them I got on film, taking off, landing, taxiing, and landing, taking off. 2 taking off and 1 landing, which is awesome. I never seen them, and man, wait until you hear the engine on these things, man. It is. After I seen the MD-83 in person taking off, I fell in love with it. I've been on one back in the day. I'm not sure if it was an MD-82. Probably it was MD-82 because it was a long time ago. Or MD-80 it might have been. But I'd seen an MD-83 today taking off and an MD-83 landing and taxiing. And just amazing. They were actually loading people from the back passenger steps, which I find to be incredible. I'm not sure, is the MD-83 a new aircraft out of the MD-82, or is the MD-83 the same as the MD-82, just a different model? I don't know. But either way, God, listening to those engines, oh, I love it. I love it. That's my favorite aircraft I ever heard, ever. Like, that's the first time I've ever heard that thing take off today.
Connor said, I'm still a teen, but I really want to get my private pilot's license, and I want to get it as 62 when I grow up, but it's really expensive.
Yeah, those things are like $2 million.
Mike Coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
said,
it's worth it, man. Go for
Evening,
it.
everyone. So where are we? And the arrow.
Hey, what's up? Mike Coffee's in the house. Yeah, we are on, we're right off the bay. We're in San Francisco. We're about to cruise through Rikers Island, check out the bridge, and then go downtown for a little bit. We're doing a little bit of sightseeing today. And we are on the Just Flight Piper Arrow 3. Yeah, man, that I would go for it, you know? You don't have nothing to lose, you're young, I would definitely do it while you can.
Mike Coffee said, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, man. We're not going to be doing too many crazy things, kind of just chilling out and doing a little bit of sightseeing. We just took off from San Francisco there, and we went down a little bit south to another airport, about 13 miles, did a touch and go, and then we turned back around. We're headed north now to check out the San Francisco Bridge and Rikers Island. I think it's Rikers Island out there, right? The famous prison. And then we'll fly around the city, downtown a little bit, and go back to San Francisco International Airport for a landing, and that's it. Wrap the video. Nothing too crazy today, just kind of chilling out. There's San Francisco coming up below us. I'm keeping about around 1,500 feet, just flying well, I cleared my IFR. We're just flying, what, VFR, I believe, today. Nothing too crazy. Staying over the water. I got a little bit of a pink aircraft with white stripes. Changing it up a little, you know. So I figured it would be good since we're in San Francisco. Be a little bit classy out here. Why not?
Mike Coffee said, okay, speaking of chillin' out, I'm having an iced coffee at home. Funny how cold coffee used to be laughed at but not made properly. It's MMMM.
Yeah, I know, right? That, man, if I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, I would drink a coffee right now too, man. That sounds really good. Yeah, it is unusual for sure. We're coming up on our first bridge here, which I believe is the Bay Bridge.
Mike Coffee said, easy to make at home.
Yeah, man. My wife's all about coffee. She's a Colombian, and she makes she gets certain specific types of coffee from Colombia off of Amazon. She used to get them from a store. When we lived in Florida, there's a lot of Spanish grocery stores, but they don't have them anymore now that we're in Texas. They have like mostly Mexican stores, not too many Colombian grocery stores. So we had to order it from Amazon now. But the coffee is really good. It tastes, when you get good coffee, the way you can tell is if you don't need to add sugar. If you add a little bit of sugar, that's when you know coffee's good.
Mike Coffee said, one airport near San Francisco Airport, Half Moon is always foggy in the sim. MMMM fresh coffee.
Nice. Yeah, it's always foggy, man. Look at this. This is actually not too bad, but you can see the clouds are starting to drop down as the night falls. It's probably going to get a lot cloudier soon. Hopefully we can make it on the ground. Yesterday we had a big problem landing in New York. There was a Cat 3 landing, couldn't see nothing, and we were in that giant aircraft, but I didn't put an ILS approach in, so I wound up having to go around, and just to land I had to take the weather back off and put it to regular daytime weather because we couldn't see nothing. And we got Connor with us today, Mike Coffee. He's thinking to become a pilot, a younger gentleman here, and I said go for it, man. Got nothing to lose. That's the Bay Bridge down there, and when I was growing up, there's I don't know if you guys remember the movie Angels in the Outfield, but right over in this area, I believe it is where that house from Angels in the Outfield was filmed at, which is pretty cool. I don't think it's that much of a safe neighborhood now, but I believe it's right over here. Maybe I'll have to go take a trip over there one of these days and check it out. There's the Bay Bridge. I believe that's the Bay Bridge connecting beautiful downtown San Francisco. Ding ding. San Francisco Bridge. And right over here is the other most famous bridge. We're going to get a little bit lower and we're going to try to fly underneath it. This is the famous San Francisco Bridge. That's the Bay Bridge there. And I'm going to just start descending a little bit here, just to get a little bit better views for you guys. We got a lot of cargo ships down there. We took a cruise earlier today through
Mike
this area.
Coffee said, in Texas, did they ever open the old NASA Control Center? as a museum heard they were working on it?
I don't know. That's a good question. I gotta check into that, man. That'd be cool to make a video there, huh? I'm thinking about doing some vlogs eventually. I did a couple vlogs before. I like doing those. I'm gonna see if I can go to cool places like that and start doing some more vlogs. Here's the Bay Bridge down there. Got some cargo ships coming in and out. There's downtown San Francisco. We'll take a closer look at downtown San Francisco on the way back here. We'll fly around that famous pointed building you see in all the movies right there. I believe that's it. Or no, is it? Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, there's the famous prison right in front of us here. As we cross over that bridge, there's the Bay Bridge. Alright, let's get a little bit lower
Mike
here.
Coffee said, restored it to original I heard and rice-a-roni the San Francisco treat.
That's what I was thinking. Rice-a-roni the San Francisco treat. Yeah, ding ding. There it is. Yeah. That's what I was trying to remember how to say. You ever see Flight of the Navigator? Remember that movie? They're like, he goes through the bridge and he's like, watch the cables. Look, there's is that Rikers Island? Is that what it's called in the San Francisco Bay? I forget. I believe that's Rikers, right? Or am I thinking of New York? I'm just descending here to try to get a little bit of a better view. There's a beautiful cruise ship. We took the yacht out here earlier. We were kind of cruising around. We parked it right over here. But that's in a different video coming out tomorrow.
Mike Coffee said, I remember that movie Alcatraz Island.
Oh yeah, yeah, Alcatraz, that's it. That's what I was thinking, Alcatraz. There it is. Good old Alcatraz. Pretty wild, huh? Wow, look at it. There it is. And there's the San Francisco Bridge there. Just gonna keep a little bit low here. Gotta watch my altitude. I'm gonna fly underneath this thing. And then we'll come back over it. And then we'll shoot downtown. Yeah, we don't have too much daylight here, so we can't do too much more anyway. Unless we had a flight plan in the aircraft. This is a really fun plane to fly even at night though.
Mike Coffee said, Dallas Stars boo his sorry, winky face.
Here we go. About to cruise right underneath the San Francisco Bridge here. Alright, we gotta get a little low so we don't hit it. Don't try this at home. Alright, we made it. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up some airspeed and altitude here. There's an oil ship there. Don't want to hit that thing. Alright, let's turn back around. We're just making a shallow turn here since we're not too far off the water.
Mike Coffee said, To be serious, good luck for Dallas.
Oh. What's going on in Dallas? What happened in Dallas? Am I missing something? Here's the famous bridge there.
Mike Coffey said, hockey playoffs.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. Now it makes sense. I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't watch hockey. I should probably watch more sports. I don't really watch any sports. I don't know what's wrong with me. I probably should, but...
Mike Coffey said, sorry if you don't like hockey.
No, man.
Jet flying.
I like hockey. I just
said,
don't really watch it.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Jet flying. How you doing? What's up? What's up? Yeah, man. I don't really watch hockey too much. I think the last time I used to watch was the Rangers. When I lived in New York, my friend's brother, he really enjoyed hockey, so we used to kind of hang out with him and watch it from time to time. This is kind of a fun flight to cruise on, huh? Alright, let's go downtown a little bit here. Check out that famous building. We saw Alcatraz, we saw the Bay Bridge, we saw the San Francisco Bridge, and now we're going to fly by this building. I don't know the name of this building here. If anybody does, let me know in the comments. Right there, that building. Let's fly right over it. Why not?
Mike Coffey said, you being in Texas, think good thoughts for Dallas, and I still remember the time the Rangers won the cup way back when with O.L. Messier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely think good thoughts, man. Definitely. I mean, I gotta support some type of Texas team now that I'm over here. Check it out. There's that famous building you see in all those movies. As we fly downtown here. Probably shouldn't be this low, but you know, it is kind of fun. Alright, let's head back to San Francisco Airport over here.
Mike Coffey said, don't like the Rangers, sorry, look out world, the Blackhawks will be back.
Okay. Hey, I don't blame you, you know. Let's see here. The Blackhawks? Who's the Blackhawks for? What's the name of the team in Texas? In Dallas, by the way. Are you a fan of, yeah, is it Dallas or Houston? Dallas, right? Chicago.
Mike Coffey said,
okay.
Chicago. Mike Coffey said, Dallas Stars in Texas.
Okay. There you go. Just gonna cruise back over here. Head over to San Francisco. It's kind of getting late over here in San Francisco, so let's see if we can find the airport now. Maybe it's over here. I'm not sure. I know I think there's an airport that we're seeing over there. I don't want to get these confused. Let's see.
Mike Coffey
That's the airport there.
said, you might get the Coyotes ROFL in Houston, someone is smoking something funny. Connor said, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I guess the Philly cheesesteak would be one of my favorites. But let's see, my favorite food. That's a good question, man. besides a nice ribeye steak, I like ribeye steak for sure. I would say that's been my more go-to than before. It depends where I'm at. If I'm in Philadelphia, I would have to go for a Philly cheesesteak. If I'm going out to dinner for a regular dinner, ribeye would be absolutely amazing to try. I mean, well, that's my favorite. And if I'm in Florida, I like ceviche. Ceviche is delicious. Although there's a Mexican restaurant with fish that's really
If I
good.
came to Texas, I would try those Texas beef ribs, and I know pork ribs is taboo, lol.
Yeah, I hear it's good, man. I tried brisket for the first time since I've been here, but I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe it's a Texas thing. I really don't get it. Maybe I'm just not into it. It seems like it's really, really fattening. Unless I also had it from generic places. I never went to any specific, like, good place that you're supposed to go. So it could be just because of my lack of experience here. But I'm definitely going to try more brisket before I give up on it. I tried it twice. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, though. Let's go geared down. I'm going to put one notch of flaps in here. Bring the propeller props back up. Full mixture in. And let's go for it. Let's trim that nose a little bit there. We're falling a little bit too fast. Definitely a pleasure flying this aircraft today, that's for sure. Alright, let's bring it down. Gears down, flaps down. We're going to go another notch of flaps here in a minute. Landing lights are on. I never turned them off. Let's see.
Mike Coffee said 90 KTS approach.
Okay. 90 knots? Oh, got it. Copy that. Alright. Flaps are going full. Speed's coming back down here. I gotta trim the nose here. My wife was just letting me know that Sophia's sleeping already. My daughter. Alright, 90 knots. We're gonna try to keep for 90 here. Yeah, I love this plane, man. This is one of my favorite. Trim the nose. Put the speed back here. We're a little bit high.
Mike Coffee said, full flaps always debatable in the flying community.
Yeah, what is up with that? Like, you go, I mean, I think I could touch down, one notch of flaps with this aircraft just fine, to be honest with you. You know, I think full flaps, it balloons the plane a lot. And it doesn't feel as stable to me for the landing. I don't like it. I would have to say...
Florence Serafina Eloise Nash said,
Florence, how you...
Hey.
Welcome back. Good to see you. I'm kind of over in your neck
Mike
of the
Coffee
woods, flying in
said,
San Francisco.
Too much drag full flaps, especially in windy conditions.
Yeah, we look like we got a little bit of a wind gusting us to the left here on our final, because I'm really putting... a lot to the right here, and it keeps pushing me off. We'll just try to... I'm going to ease back the power. I'll put a little bit of rudder in there once we get over the threshold here. Yeah, I would say, like, right now, look at this. These guys
Mike Coffee
just no respect.
said,
right on the runway here.
Crab to the left.
Yeah, we are definitely crabbing big time right now. I'm going to put in the rudder in a minute here. You see these guys taxiing down there? Whoops, wrong. Uh-oh. I put the wrong rudder in there. Ugh, that was horrible. Jeez. Yeah, I would say definitely right there. I should have just went with one notch of flaps. That was a really bad landing. We should have probably approached from the other side too. But, oh well, we're down. We made it. We bounced a lot. That probably would have been a crash, to be honest with you, the way that was. But It's still wanting me to go with left rudder right now, even though we're going slow. Super strange, huh? Yeah, there must be a really strong wind behind us. Let's see where the windsock is. Look at this guy.
Connor said, I gotta go now, man. Have a good night.
Hey, you too.
Mike
Have a good
Coffee
night. Thanks for stopping
said,
by.
Hey, everyone else here.
San Francisco ground Liberty 757, request taxi to the gate.
A couple people on board tonight. Not too many though. All right.
Taxiing to gate Golf
Mike
using
Coffee
taxiway cross runway
said,
19er left Foxtrot
Ciao, Connor.
1 cross runway 01 left Foxtrot 1 Alpha
Yes.
Liberty 757.
Connor, thank you for stopping by. Landing lights are off, strobe lights are off, taxi lights are on. We're gonna go ahead and park it up. That was a fun flight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of a sightseeing tour there in San Francisco. Had a good time. Now I gotta go get ready
Connor
for work
said,
for tomorrow.
THX Mike.
You guys are the best. I love our flight community. Florence is with us as well on maternity leave, I believe, and we're definitely keeping her in our thoughts for a nice, safe baby. You know, make sure everything is good.
Mike Coffee
Thanks, everybody.
said, Liberty, don't work too hard.
Hey, I try not to, but you know, I can't help myself. I actually, I don't know what I would do, man, if I didn't work. Working is, it's almost necessary, you know? Like, when I moved to Texas, I was off for a while due to different jobs that I was applying for and getting situated here. And I think I was off for about a month, and I'll tell you, man, it's no fun. You'd think it would be fun to be off for a month and you would enjoy it, but when you work all the time and then you take off, it is more stressful being off than it is working. I have more peace working than I do taking vacation. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I guess that's just I'm a weird person. I don't know. Oh, beautiful sunset coming up here in San Francisco today, and we're gonna cruise down to some parking spot that they gave us all the way in the middle of nowhere, I guess. I don't know where they're putting us, but this Just Flight Arrow did us very good service today. We hand flew it for most of the way, which was super fun. I never hand flew a Piper for that long, so that was really fun. I hope that guy doesn't get pushed back into us. That's a huge plane. Wow.
Mike Coffee said, yeah, Uncle Sam needs your taxes and I'm semi-retired or unoffensively retired.
Oh yeah? That's nice, man. Yeah, Uncle Sam never stops asking for money, man. Everybody always has a handout for you, so... You know, we're pretty much paycheck slaves for the most part, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. I've heard that terminology before. I don't know if it's necessarily true or not, but it feels that way because if we stop working, we would starve to death or be homeless. So I'm guessing we got to keep working, got to keep getting those checks, you know. Those bills never stop. And besides that, how would we afford these beautiful aircrafts to fly on the simulator if we weren't working anyway, right? Gotta keep up that work. Alright, let me taxi over to the gate here.
Mike Coffee said, exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why I buy planes. I try to buy at least one plane a week. Just because if you're going to do a job or you're going to work or you're going to do something, I heard this in a rich people book, like one of those self-help rich people books, and it's kind of true. If you're gonna work hard, you should always buy something that you can enjoy, even if it's something cheap, because it gives you that motivation to go back to work. Without money, without motivation, or at least motivation to make more money. I mean, besides my family and my daughter and my wife, self-motivation for my own selfish needs would be an aircraft. You know what I mean? If I'm going to be honest, I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do anything crazy, but I love aviation, and I'm a little bit of an impulse buyer when it comes to aircrafts. But this is like my only outlet financially, so I figured, you got to treat yourself, right? So that's what we do on the stream, and why we have so many planes. Not to say anything about anything, but that's just pretty much what I like to do. It's my passion. I like to share it with other people, make sure you guys ain't wasting your money, your hard-earned money, I should say, on products that are not worth the money to buy, All right. I think that's about good.
Mike Coffee
Let's park
said,
this up.
15 planes paid, that's enough for now for me. I have property taxes and house insurance in June.
There you go.
Mike Coffee said,
let's turn up.
You have an awesome passion.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Mike Coffee, thank you so much for joining me again on another flight. I really do appreciate it. And everyone else out there, as Florence, thank you. And of course, Connor, who already left, Just Flight as well. Thank all of you guys for joining me tonight on this sightseeing tour. I appreciate all of you guys. And if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. And all my OGs, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. I got to get my stuff together and get a Patreon fixed up there, and all that other stuff that you're supposed to do that I have been slacking to do. And yeah, let's go ahead and turn off these lights inside here as well. There we go. And I guess we could put the tie downs on. There we go. And batteries off. And we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Another fun and successful flight on the Liberty Flight channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, Dust of Fatigue. God bless you guys. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye now.
Mike Coffee said, and pink waving.